What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be knitting this brimmed beanie, or if you reverse it, it's a slouchy beanie. Um, I We're following somebody else's instructions, and this content creator is called Koala Knits and Knack. So I was just following her instructions. So if you want an informed video, you can go to her. But this is like if it's on slouchy beanie, and if you want it as a brimmed hat, you would just bring it in and close up the brim. So this is just my interpretation of a slouchy beanie and a brimmed hat, and a striped brimmed hat, from her channel. I hope you guys enjoy the watch, and I am gonna keep going on and learning how to make more things on my Sentro knitting machine. So I started with doing a discard yarn. I forget what a yarn or waste yarn, and I think this was the most unnecessary step of this project for me, because I ended up trying to make it a pull shaped beanie anyway. So do with that information what you will, because it was coming too cat-like for me, and my son didn't want a cat-like hat, so this was a waste for me. But here we go. We started with this black. Now I will let you know, when you see the finished product, it's probably going to come out looking weird. If you haven't already, you've probably already seen it. It's because I'm actively right now, while I'm using this yarn, pulling frogging a project at the same time. So I'm pulling it from a frog project, so it's more curly because it's been in that project for almost a decade or more. So the yarn is going to be a lot super curly, but this is the first time I used this drill attachment, and I say best practice because I damaged one of my machines already. Make sure you're completely leveled and you're not pushing it in. Make sure it's kind of loosely fitting. I don't know if you can see my thing on the bottom or on the side of it, where I'm not pushing it all the way in, because my first one I ended up damaging so badly because the machine was way too close and pushing against it, and peeling all that plastic. Now I've done 77 rows of the black, and I'm getting ready to do my stripes. So I'm going to add my purple because my son's favorite color is purple. So we're just doing shades of purple, and we are going to do 2 lines of this in purple. Now after the purple, I will come back and do she says to do 2 lines in the black. So this is the first 2 lines in purple. I'm going to switch over to the main color, which was the black, and I'm gonna put some black back in, do 2 more lines of that, and then we are gonna do, I think, 2 more of purple as well. So you get four complete lines of purple, and the rest are black. So now that I have my black back on, all I'm doing is putting it in a ball donut, and now we're casting off. Now I made a big mistake while casting off, and I will show you. And this is why I like to go super slow when casting off. The first time I made a conscious effort to, like, if you see right here, I held the stitch while pulling because I noticed it was loose, right? So I made a conscious effort to hold that stitch, right? I did not do that again. You will see the next part here. While I was casting off, I was just pulling it, not paying attention, because this is 48 pegs, so like this is where I need to pay attention. And well, as I'm pulling it, my loop next to it drops. I don't know if you guys saw. So I now have to go back and pick up those stitches. I dropped 2 lines, and here it is. I'm holding. Next time I cast off, I gotta remember to carry my crochet hook, because I had to go and find it, one hand holding the machine so I wouldn't drop any more stitches, and while I looked for my crochet hook. So this is the part that I have a problem with, which is picking up stitches. I don't know that I picked them all up, but I will show you how I did it. This is not a tutorial again, guys. This is me just learning how to use my machine and making something nice for my son. So I think initially I went the wrong way. Yeah, I'm holding on to that stitch with dear life because I don't want to let it go, guys. I don't want to let it go. I'm trying to follow it backwards and hold on to it still. You see me holding on to it while I'm following it backwards. I dropped 2 stitches, it looks like. And see, this is where I went in wrong. I went in completely wrong. You're not supposed to go in this way. So I had to turn it the other way because I would have made purl stitches instead. So I had to turn it the other way to go in the opposite direction. And there you go. And now I'm pretty sure I didn't do this right, but I do it with my hands on top because I can't do it completely right. And so then I picked up my needle and I caught that last stitch, and I might have dropped one, but at least it wasn't the biggest hole in the world, and I did catch it when it happened. So these are mistakes I make so that you don't have to. Remember, just hold on. And that was me trying to be fancy and get more than 1 stitch at a time, and the fabric was a little rough because it was coming off of an actual project. So let's go, and I'm pulling apart the hat and stretching it and tying it. Thankfully I don't have to tie it too many places. Here I am bundling it together, and I did find another drop stitch, so I'm picking it up there as well. And this is where I like to take my time in handling it. So there you go. And now this is the part where I also came in wrong. I came in from the right side, and I should have gone from left to right so that my last stitch was the one that had the string on it. And I realized my mistake at the end, so you will see me going on the opposite side when I'm closing it initially. Now I'm pulling this part out here. Now this is the part that I didn't follow her instructions correctly, and I did throw away yarn and she did not. I didn't realize that she didn't until after I was at the end. And you know, at this point we are just trying to fix my mistakes because we are not experts yet at doing this. So I am just pulling these stitches. What I did here is that you're supposed to hold one of the stitches while you pull it through a couple of rows. So that's what I'm trying to do, but this is a hot mess taking it off. I wish I would have realized it was just not done this way. I know some people do it this way, and I'm trying to follow instructions sometimes and to make it nice and neat and even, and I get that, but I was not happy with how I did this. So I will not be doing this again unless the instructions require it, because this was annoying to take off. I can never get it perfect as you see here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any like beanies on your machine, and let me know how they turned out. But yeah, this is the one for my son. He is ready to use it, so I better go give it to him. Thanks for watching. Bye.